No, I messed it up. I messed it up. No. Oh, my tracking's already messed up. Hey, hi, hello. Oh, man. I really wanted just a stupid intro. Also, I feel like my stuff is weird right now. I just really wanted a stupid intro where I'm like acting like a cool guy and I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? And I like my voice cracked. Anyway, hello. I gotta get a better camera angle here. This is a weird one. Wait, which one is this one good? Maybe I should have, whoa, awesome. Well, that's a good first message for this. Okay, this is better. Oh, I do see the bug that I was hoping was fixed is not, and it's going to get worse over time. Anyway, I feel like I require new model. First of all, new model. Still don't know how to speak correctly, so that hasn't changed. Anyway, hello. I really don't want to like rant about it too much. I just kind of want to enjoy the fact that we're using the new model now, but I feel like it needs to be said because also hello Kylie. I don't have chat on the screen. Sorry, there's a lot going on. Let's hope this works. Let's hope when I click these buttons, this still works because I made this system months ago. Boop, boop. Did that work? I mean, it's kind of working. The little UI thing. I don't know if chat's working. Yeah. Anyway, before we get into it, whatever we're getting into today, I don't know that we're getting into much. I've talked a lot about this model that I worked a really, really long time on, and I talked a lot about the program that you're looking at right now, which is my custom VTuber program that also took a really long time to get to where it's at. And I also talked a lot about how I've put so much work into this that I really wanted to do like a big reveal sort of thing. Oh, sorry, my eye's winking because I'm scratching it right now. And the unfortunate thing is I had like a big thing planned, and I actually put a lot of effort into it. Like I did a lot of stuff in preparation for it, but it was gonna take but it's still I still want to do what I wanted to do, just not for the reveal. But it's something that is just would take a lot of time to do. And I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, like, okay, I'm stopping progress on the VTuber program so I can start working on the debut reveal stream thingy, you know? A lot of stuff just kind of went bad in my life, just in general, but also in my life specifically. And I was just not. I haven't been streaming, and I haven't been able to work on stuff like that. So I was like, I really want to start streaming again. It's now 2026. We're a few days into this year, and I want to start streaming again. And I really just don't want to use the old model. I've had this program and this model just sitting there collecting dust. And so I've had a lot of ideas. I had a lot of ideas on how could I do this? That's like not like a huge amount of effort, but would be a fun stream. And I had more ideas, but I was like, I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna jump into it and I'm not gonna like do a slow reveal or like an exciting thing. I'm just gonna do it. And here we are. So this is the new model. And I guess we'll look at it a bit. I'm hoping that the chat thing is working. That's really worrying me, is that might not be functional right now. I'm going to type a little test message. A little test message. Also, God, there's a lot I want to talk about. Oh, no, don't bring the sad Hexacat in. I'm not seeing the chat work. Is it because I turned it off and now it's not? Let's restart the program. Yeah, let's restart the program, and maybe it'll be working. Maybe that's what it needs. Is it connected to the internet? Wait a minute. What if it's not connected to the internet because this is the built one and not the Unity editor? But I'm not seeing it. No, it should be fine. Okay. Be right back. Black screen. I should have something behind the black screen. I guess if I was playing a game, it would show that. All right, let's open it again. Oh, this sucks. Is this going to show? Oh, it's not going to show. Oh, man, I really don't want to rant about too much stuff right now, but it doesn't matter if you know much about Unity. Unity, back in 2015 or 2016 or 2017, I don't know, around there, this has started up. I can go ahead and I don't have to go. This is kind of, I'm just gonna press this button and you'll see the ToxyOS thing for a second. I could have skipped that, but it's a fun little animation. It might be working, it might not, I don't know. Also, is my face, I may not be facing the right way. Ignore this. Boop. What was I going to say? Right, Unity. Oh my God. I really want to, I should be focusing on showing the new model, but I'm going to rant about Unity real quick because this is a recent thing and it's frustrating to me. Back in like 2016, we'll say, Unity changed, maybe it was 2017. Unity changed its like monetization stuff for developers. So the way it used to be was, there was Unity Personal, which was free and anyone could use it, and there was just some features that were limited, but it was good. And then there was Pro, which was like a few $100 for a lifetime license, and that would unlock the whole editor, and it was required if you like made over $10,000 or something on a game. So it was one of those things that was a really good pricing plan, and then they changed it because they're like, we're not making enough money, and so they turned it into a subscription thing. But Pro licenses before that time should have been lifetime. So like I think they came out with like more tiers of subscriptions and stuff, so like the old Pro stuff wasn't as good, but it was still ideal as opposed to the free one now, right? And I had here, past tense, I had a Unity Pro license from the era where it was a lifetime license. It was a permanent thing. Until a couple weeks ago, when it just changed to the free one, and then there was a message like a few days ago I got when I opened the editor that was like, your personal license has been revoked. I was like, how do you revoke a free license? Anyway, I don't know what's going on with that. I contacted support, and they're like, I don't see a record of any license on this account. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what? Anyway, the point is, because this stupid thing was built in Unity, and I shouldn't have built it in Unity, and I regret my decisions. Now I have a splash screen, a Unity splash screen when I have to start it up, which just makes everything take longer, and it's ugly. It's very ugly. Anyway, Hi, we're doing a model thing today. I don't know if the chat is working. I'm gonna do a test message. Oh, I still have it typed out. A little test message. It's not working. I can show you what it would look like if it was working. Let's go and do that. I'm skipping ahead here, but if let's say I were playing a game, I would go over here. Boop. That's cool, right? There's nothing behind me though, so yeah. But if chat were here, I could do this, and there would be. Wow. So this is what it would look like here. Let's put a few of them in there, and then if I go back over here, this is what's emotes. Could you? There we go. That's what it should look like, and it's not for some reason. And I guess if I'm feeling like it later, we could open the editor and see if I can fix it. But for now, no chat. I also think I have to go over here to delete chat messages. Things are kind of buggy. Okay, great. Yeah, I got this UI thing over here on the over there, which is pretty cool. If I move the camera, it'll be like boop over here. But I'm not moving the camera right now. Well, I guess I am going to move the camera. Okay, so this is a new model. What do you do when what do other VTubers do when they do stuff like this? They don't rant about Unity licensing for an hour. I know that much. I think. Actually, you know what? Does everyone do that? Does anyone know? Anyway. It's interesting because the UI thing is working for Twitch integration. Like, it's kind of hard to see. If I move the camera down, the background's a little... Like, the UI thing, it's not supposed to be helpful information. I just wanted it to be like a cool... I just wanted it to be like a cool thing with, like, meters and stuff. It's not really useful, but it does show the stream uptime. Oh, okay. Every VTuber does that. Okay, I'm doing it good then. Okay, we're in free cam now, so we might as well do this. Yeah. So, well, that was the model. Did you like it? I'll just zoom out. So you can kind of get a whole thing here. This room's kind of dark. Wait, am I in the dark version of the room? Hold on, because I have like a dark version. No, we're in the normal one. We're in the normal one. Also, that showed a thing that, whatever. Yeah, this is a model. It's God, I didn't plan for this. There's one thing. Okay, there's one thing I want to talk about that's a bug. That if it happens during the stream, just know it's a bug. If we zoom in on my crotch here, just to look at the hoodie specifically, you see how on the hoodie there's like a little bit of a. I got it here. Move the camera over here. There's like a little bit of it goes up in the middle, like a little bit. It slopes upward. It's not supposed to do that. What's happening? Let's go. What's happening? Yeah, it's that kind of stream. It's new model, new me, new year, new whatever I titled the stream. And we're getting wild in 2026. Yeah, so that little slope down there, it's going to get more and more as the stream goes on because of a bug. What happens is just over time I melt into the floor, but not all at once. The different body parts like to melt at different rates. And I thought I fixed it. It might help if I change my pose. It might be that I got my arms crossed and I'm looking all like, I got my arms crossed. But if I do this, put my hands in my hams in my pockets, it might fix. I don't know. It might fix. So we'll do that. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I don't know. I feel like I need to be in a brighter. It's kind of dark in here. This is a very empty room right now. Look, there's a hallway down there though. What's in the hallway? It's blurry. We can't tell. What's in there. Also, there's no label on the door when they're supposed to be. Ignore that. Room's a little dark. It's also really empty, and I don't know if it's going to be not empty at some point. This is the hollow room. It's like supposed to be like a hollow deck, but not. It's not. It's legally distinct. It's lower. So I'm gonna, I don't know, change to a brighter one. Do I have a brighter one? I didn't prep a lot of stuff for this. I have all the Breath of the Wild stuff I made before, so we could go back over here. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? That's cool. That was a cool effect. You want to see it again? Pew. This works. Anyway, yeah. So, how do you do this? Someone do it for me. I don't want to. Look, feet. Model's got feet. Right, there's some feet down there. There's some legs. There's some more legs. And there's the rest of me. Okay, we're done here, right? No, as I talked about before, let me zoom out. Sorry. The whole point of me, well, not the whole point. The main purpose of me making a new VTuber program and not using something like Warudo, which is like very capable, is I wanted to make a modular system for like toggles, but we'll call them, this is my branding that I just came up with. They're deep toggles. they're not your regular VTuber toggles. They're deep toggles. And that's just some nonsense I made up right now. But really what it is everything's like modular. So right now, I look like this, and we got like almost like a shorts thing going on, and almost like a knee-high socks thing going on, even though that's not really what it is. It's kind of supposed to convey that. But if I wanted, I could go in here and be like, boop. And now my full legs is covered. now we covered the full legs. Look at that. No skin-like material. It's pants now. We're wearing pants now. And then, same with pretty much everything else. So hold on, I gotta find it in this menu. It's not the best menu. My menus suck. Boop. There we go. Now I'm fully covered, which I actually really like this one because it's winter time, and it's like this feels a lot warmer than I'm just floating in space, by the way. But I'm not floating in space because it actually, if I take away the hologram behind me, it's actually the room. See what I'm saying? See, lore. You know what I should do is I should just bring in a new light. And that'll help, because I like the room. I like the lighting of the room. How do I duplicate this light? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why it's not working. Pew! Well, too far. Whoa! It really. Oh, this doesn't. Okay. I found a bug. Don't worry about it. Do that. We'll do that. So we got some a little bit better lighting, and we'll maybe do it again and get some behind lighting. Get lighting on my behind. Where's the button? Where's the button? Pew! I'm gonna bring this back here. Okay, great. I should have set this up ahead of time. Okay, yeah. So so there's that. So there's that part of things. Well, it's blurry. I'm blurry. Hold on. There we go. That's great. Blurry again. I'm okay. I'm gonna go out of free cam. That's fine. So I can swap out parts. That's what I'm saying. I can swap out parts. And if we, okay, I'm going back into free cam. I should just turn off the depth of field because it's making things blurry. But I like it, so maybe I don't. See, here's the back. Here's the back side. You see, it's a hoodie, and I got weird like armor stuff on, which who knows why I have that. Oh man, I like this design. Whoever designed this thing, I feel like they did an okay job. I don't know. I'm gonna rotate around. But not only that, what I was saying was, I can take parts off. So this is a multi-layered thing. So I can go ahead and be like, well, actually, I can take just like pretty much anything, like any small chunk of it off. So like, if I don't want to be wearing headphones, I don't have to be wearing headphones. If I don't want this weird chest armor thing, but I want the shoulder armor, I can do that too. Or I could just remove all of it. Sort of remove all of it. Like these weird leg braces, why are they even there? Why are they there? Just get rid of them. I can't really get rid of the shoes. I think I don't know what's going to happen if I click this toggle. I think I will remove my feet. Yeah, that's just no feet. That's a bit dark, but that's a lack of feet right there. I'm going to put those back on. I did not model bare feet. I'm sorry to say for anyone who wanted that. I didn't model bare feet. I do have flesh socks. Do you want to see the flesh socks? I feel like I'm demonstrating the jank before like the stuff that works, but I kind of like the flesh socks. Let's look at the flesh socks. So let's I need to bring the light down. This whole thing is very useful that I've created here, but it is it's not the easiest. Wait, what's going on? Did one of my lights go away? Oh, it moved. Okay, that's why. Anyway, let's look at the flesh socks. I hope you're ready. Well, let's actually get the with just kind of like regular socks in. Okay, there's the regular kind of socks sort of thing going on. Wait, do I not have a toggle for flesh socks? But it's so funny. Wait, I don't have a toggle. Wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't see it. I don't see my toggle for flesh socks. I'm just gonna have to do it manually. I'll have to do it manually, which this is actually a good demonstration. I'm demonstrating the program more than the model right now, but it's all the same thing. I really didn't. So what I can do is like I don't have a model ready right now that has. I don't have this version, this model, but with the flesh, with the flesh material. I'm calling it flesh is so creepy, and I shouldn't, but it's kind of fun. But what I can do is I can just. Whoa, what's happening? Why are there 2 feet now? Uh-oh, something broke. Something broke. Uh-oh. Okay, bad news. Something's broken and I didn't catch it beforehand. I think I'm gonna have to restart the program again. This is a disaster, and I couldn't wish for anything more, to be honest. Okay, let's do it again. Boop. I'm not even going to say how many months I worked on this thing. It's flawless. The void, yeah. Sorry, sorry about the void. The second void is loading, but I'll get rid of that once it's loaded. All right, there's the second void. All right, we're going to turn this off. Okay. Oh, I need to, actually turn it back on so I can just recalibrate. Okay, let's try this again. Feet, okay, so what happened there? So it didn't save a new thing. Oh man, I can't, okay, I can show this. It's just, I need to make sure I don't save this thing after do it. So let's get the flesh socks back in. Wait, we're missing light again. Let's get the lighting back in. I don't know what broke. I had done this before, so I must have changed something that made that break. Pew! Bring that down there. Let's get some nice lighting. Get some nice lighting down there. Yeah, oh yeah, get that nice underlit feet. No, let's do it like that. I can do this. Are you ready? It's gonna take a second. Models. Go in here, edit this, and wait. Why are there 2 materials on this? Oh well. Oh shit, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Flesh socks. Wow. Innovative, some might say. It's like flesh, but sock shape. You weren't ready for this? Okay, well, we'll just change it back. We'll just go ahead and once I find it. I mean, I could put the hair material. Do you want the hair material? Oh, woo. That doesn't look like hair at all. Okay, we won't do that anymore. Yeah. Yeah. That's let's not talk about that again. But yeah, let's get this back to where we were. So, boop. We got hoodie. We got hoodie and like nothing else. Although I don't have the stuff covered up, so now I'm feeling cold. But we could go even further and take the hoodie off. Which one? Actually, I have a preset for this. So I have like an outfit system, so I can just quickly be like, actually, I want this one. You know, I should have one without the hoodie. One of these is naked though, and not that there's anything modeled that would get me in trouble, but it is still jarring to suddenly be naked, so I want to make sure I don't click on it. This one? There we go. I've still got the arm cable on. The cool cable hanging from my arm. Yeah, and so without everything, it's kind of like just like a bodysuit sort of thing. Which actually, there's some cool details back here. I should show it. Let me get the light back in here. Let me go ahead and just do this all on the fly, which I shouldn't be doing. But whew. Also, look at that booty. Like I told you, I had a crazy pronounced booty months ago. It's true. Yeah. Look at the cool details. Look at all these cool details I did. But yeah, I did say that. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Yeah, this is it. I feel like I really messed up the lighting situation here. I did this wrong. And it's hard to see, but there we go. It's cool that I can do that though, right? Is like I can be like, I need more light. And so I can just do that. I can just do that. Yeah. I do kind of want to show the naked torso because it's kind of cool, but we'll save that for another day. I can show like with these details. Okay, I'm on the dark side again. Boop boop boo boo. I can show like on the arms if I go. This one's not naked, right? You can see all the patterns and stuff match, and they're very tattoo-like. I don't know. I like it. I really like the model. I don't know if it comes across as like super jarring or spooky or whatever. I had when I was working on it, my cousins came over at some point. A couple of my cousins, and they said that it was scary. I don't know if it's scary, and I'm okay if it is scary. Oh, let's see. I put a little scary light down here now. Now let's get rid of some of these. Which one of these is the normal one? Is it this? Wait, it doesn't highlight when I click. Okay. Someone's got to make this program better. I'm just going to start deleting. Okay, I got rid of all the lights. And I shouldn't have gotten rid of all of them. I should have kept. Oh, we still have the feet one. That's what's important. Okay, great. I do need to set up like a system where I can have like a second camera or something so I can do edits without flying the camera around, but it's kind of fun. You don't feel scared yet? Yeah, I think it was the eyes. I think I was working on the eyes, but they were mostly done, which if we zoom in here. Hi, we're getting really close. Do you feel scared yet? Look, I got like fangs. That's kind of scary, right? Yeah. Scary. Frightening. But yeah, the eyes are kind of, I mean, they're lifeless in a sense, you know. We could do cool stuff with the eyes too. I kind of want to, I'm afraid it's going to break, but I want to do another thing with the eyes, but I don't want to, well, I guess I'm going to have to restart the program either way. So let me go ahead and go in here. Wherever here is. I need like a bookmark system at this point to navigate this stuff. I.mat. Let's go and duplicate that. Okay, great. I duplicated it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Did it break again? Am I going to have multiple sets of feet that are misplaced again? I don't want that. I don't want that. Where'd it go? Is it over here? Yes, it's over here. Okay. We're gonna duplicate this again. Actually, wait, my menus don't stay open. You can't see my menus, by the way. I might sound like a madman talking about it. That's okay. I'm okay with sounding like a madman. Are you scared yet? Tell me when it gets scary. I don't know if it will, but I'm getting distracted. Okay. I gotta apply this. The system is clunky. It's better to set this stuff up ahead of time, but oh well. I think I need to go. Are the eyes separate? Wait, I don't think a separate object. Does anyone know if my eyes are a separate object? I don't remember. It's gonna be one of these things. Not that. Not that. It's not this. Oh, I have a here. Look, high poly hair. Pew. It doesn't look that different. Anyway, eyeball. Oh yeah, see, the eyes are separate. Look, is it scary yet? Let's get this back in. I can't duplicate. Wait, can I edit these though? I can edit them. Okay. Okay, good. The fear has happened. I'm just gonna replace this eye material so we can edit it without breaking things. Pew. Okay, it's been replaced, so now I can show things without the fear of me saving over it and then crying later. So now I can edit this. These nice little peepers. Is it, what's a weird name for eyeball? Whatever. I feel like I'm just a floating head with it. Very early on, I should show some of the videos that that I did during development of this. When I first was getting tracking in, it was just head tracking. And so if you imagine this neck is not attached to a body, but just stretching infinitely, that's what it looked like. It was just a head floating around with a neck stretching. That was scary. And that's all I see now when I'm like zoomed in like this. Anyway, I got a lot of controls for these eyeballs, and I don't know that I'm ever gonna adjust them, but right now it's, you know, well, I can just show here. I can do this. Boop. So now there's less little segments, or I can make a bunch of them. Wow. Oh, so many. So now it's real smooth looking, but I want to do this, and then I could also change this and make it, you know, ooh, that's kind of neat. Oh, that's like a pie chart. I got pie chart eyes. Yeah. That's pretty cool. We can look. It's a little different now. This one. This one's the cool one. Can change this and make it much bigger. So now, they're going nuts. Eyes are going nuts. Oh, I forgot I have like kind of toggly stuff with the eyes other than this too. Let's bring that back down so I can show that. It does look cool. Look how cool that is. What a cool effect. Anyway, let's bring it back to relatively where it was. Yeah, I forgot I've got this whole menu here. So I need to add more shapes and stuff too, and I want to be able to add them on the fly, which I cannot do right now, but we obviously got hexagon pupils because that's just the best shape, but I could have little dots or nothing, or triangle, also a shape, a little square, and a little heart. Those are all the shapes. There's not really much purpose of changing them most of the time, I feel, because they're just gonna, it's just a little pupil. Like you're not gonna see it all the time, but yeah, I can do that. I can do that if I need to. That's fun. That's fun. What else do I want to show? I mean, I was showing the eye stuff. Woo! Let's make it big again because that's fun. What else do I have in this menu? This thing's, I should show the UI at some point. I don't think I'm going to do that today. I want to show the parts that look decent, at least. before I show the mess that is this. But man, it is a mess. Why did my mouth do that? Yeah. Oh, that's the thing I meant to mention earlier. If my microphone sounds weird, it's because it is. That's all. No. I'm like stretching. Yeah, I had redid all my mic settings a few weeks ago. In anticipation of this, and I might be getting quieter or something. Hopefully not too much. Because I'm using a different form of tracking that takes a whole separate device, not even connected to my computer, and it has to point at my face and look at it so you can see my facial expressions. I can't have the microphone right in my face, and I really like the microphone right in my face. I really like having what's called the proximity effect of microphones. I think it sounds really good, but you got to do what you got to do for facial tracking. So hopefully it sounds okay. I can make tweaks later if I need to. My big concern was like if I'm like mashing on the keyboard, like you're gonna hear that. It's not too bad if I'm not talking while I'm doing it, but it's further away from my face, so it's just gonna happen. Anyway, yeah. What else? What else is there gonna? I mean, I can look. Whoop, this happens. I look like I just saw something crazy. Oh yeah, that's adjusting itself. I can't manually do that for too long unless I just keep my eyes open. Because if I close my eyes, it's gonna adjust itself. Anything else cool? I mean, there are other controls in here, but like, they're not gonna look especially. Yeah, that's kind of spooky. Yeah, like I don't need to adjust those. Anything else? Anything else? Is there anything else I want to do? What do these do? What do these do? Oh, I think that's just the ambient movement. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring this back in a little bit. We'll keep the amount of stripes or whatever. I mean, I could do a bunch of... What happens if I do a bunch of each? Ooh. Ooh. I've actually never done this before. Look how cool that is. It's all wibbly and wobbly. Wow. I did good. That's actually kind of crazy looking. It looks nuts. Which one did that? It was that one. So what if I did that, but then kept this one low? That's not as interesting. Anyway. I could save this. You know what? I'm going to save this. Oh, is that going to break things again? Whoa. That's too much. What did I do? Okay, we're going to keep that a reasonable number. What about this one? Oh yeah, I could just... Here, let me make that crazy high. Wow. Wibbly and wobbly. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that as wibbly and wobbly. Save. And then I'm going to edit. I wibbly... Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll just do it here for now. Wibbly wobbly. Confirm. That didn't break. Why did my other thing break? I don't understand. Get my eyeball back the way it was, please. Where's my eyeball? Don't turn it off. It's really easy to turn off parts, and I don't... Listen, if you thought it was scary when I turned off my eyes, wait until I accidentally turn off my teeth. Or my tongue, because like my tongue, it's really hard to stick out my tongue. I don't know, I got problems. Anyway, I've done that before, or my face. I could just turn off my whole face, and then it's just the teeth and tongue and eyes. That's probably scarier. Anyway, get this back to normal. Where's normal? Where's normal? That's normal. Okay, great, cool. Have I shown everything? I don't know. Oh, I haven't really shown it. Here, hold on. Let's Let's get the camera back here over here. Am I melted yet? I don't know yet. I didn't show like one of the most essential parts, and that is the hood go up. The hood go up. That's neat. The hood go up, and look, the hair's not even like clipping through it. Probably. Yeah, no, it's not even. No hair clipping. That's great. I love that it's not clipping. I need to look over here, but that's weird. The hood do go up, yeah. I could do this. Boop. That's fun. What else? I don't know. I don't know. This. I didn't have anything else planned for the stream, so it's just showing this. It's really, you know, I got to get people used to the the new model, because I feel like it's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be jarring. My voice coming out of this guy. Yeah. There's a thing on my screen. There's another. I should be writing down the bugs that are happening. I can look back at the stream later. Yeah, I got color controls. Did you know that I have color controls? I do have that. I'm gonna change the camera. So I've got a bunch of different camera stuff. Oh, this one's fun. Here, I like this one. Hi up there. I like this one because I feel like a sim. I feel like the bibbidi-bobbidi. You know, that's what the Sims say. I feel like I need a plumb bob above my head. Okay, but I'm not doing that. This one, that one's good. Do I have one that's attached to the face? Because that's kind of fun. Yeah, it's a whole camera system which I really quite like. How it turned out. There's still more I want to do with it, but I can like attach it. Is this the weird one? Which one's the weird one? Do I not have a weird one anymore? Oh man. I wanna show a cool weird camera thing. Hold on. I was gonna show the color controls. Let me do that first. Look. Phew. We're not just whatever color it was before. White. I guess it was white. I can just change this whenever I want to, and it'll save. So if we're doing multiple streams in a row of the same color, I can just not have to adjust it every stream. That's a big thing. Is that stuff I don't think people are going to care about. I can make it really bright if I want to. I don't think people are going to really care that I previously my systems were like a way that I just had to set everything up at the beginning of stream over and over and over again. Like every stream I had to try to get the same settings, and I didn't have like precise controls. It was mostly like sliders and stuff that I have had to be like, okay, it's like a third of the slider here. Yeah, I can be like, I could feel green and be green on a day, you know? So that's cool, I guess. But we're just gonna go back to the normal, because this is the normal. This is default. I can also do this, boop, which looks the same, but give it a second, and it'll be different because it's going to slowly cycle through, which is kind of neat. Yeah. I think it's kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe it's not neat. My brain's freezing up. I feel like, how long has the stream been? It's been almost an hour. So I think I have about an hour of brain power per day, and I just used all of it. I'm gonna take the hood down because I like when the hood. I actually like when the hood is off. I think it looks really cool. Like if I don't put the hood down, but just take it off. You can. Oh, I didn't actually show the back of this. You can see the cool patterns and stuff. That is just. Really, I put so much effort into, but when are you going to see this other than right now? Never is the answer. Ow. I have a kink in my neck, by the way. Like, it kind of sucks that I'm like trying to show the new model with a different tracking and stuff on a day where like it hurts to move. But that's the way it is. What I was going to point out. What was I going to point out? Oh, like it might be obvious that the lights and stuff are changing when I speak. You may even notice that it's happening with the music, but because the music and stuff's pretty quiet, it doesn't do the full effect. The parts on the model are pretty much there, but the audio reactive stuff does actually go pretty hard. So if I turn the music up a bunch, make it really loud. You'll see that there's more happening. I don't know. It actually goes harder than this. I don't even know if I'm audible right now. It can go crazier than that, but like I don't know if the this background song, which I was gonna make background music, but I didn't. Yeah, like it just doesn't. I don't hit the right frequencies or something. When I made all the audio reactive stuff, which is my own. I mean, technically, I'm using Fmod's. Fmod? Am I using Fmod? I don't remember what sound system I'm using. I'm using FFT data from an existing thing, so I'm not calculating the FFT myself, but I'm taking the FFT data and running it through a compute shader. I just realized how technical all this sounds, and I really don't need to explain it. But point is, it is my own custom audio reactive system, and so like pretty much everything has some degree of audio reactivity because I really like that. I was telling a friend when I was implementing it about how the first like programming I ever did, I think, I'm trying to think if there's anything that I actually like learned before this, but the first like actual like writing code and beginning to understand what that means and how to do things was making custom visualizers for Milk Drop 2, which was the visualizer for Winamp. And so yeah, like the very, very first programming stuff, the stuff that got me into programming was audio visualizer stuff. So I very, very much enjoy my audio reactive system because it lets me do more of that. I love that. I love that a lot. And so yeah, like I made the system. I'm like, I can put this in everything. I can make everything audio reactive. And so I did sort of. It's all shader based. So I can't like I have a Lua system which is certain things like my blinking, like when the iris goes all pew pew, that's all through Lua, and a number of things are through my Lua system, but I can't access the audio reactive stuff through that, and I'd like to, but it would be really inefficient to do so because I'd have to have stuff go from the GPU to the CPU like every frame, and I don't want to do that because that's just wasted. It's like you're bottlenecking stuff at that point. Yeah. Anyway, what else is there? What else can I there's a lot. I did a lot, but I don't right, I was gonna do a funny camera thing. That's what I was gonna do. Should I take the rainbowy, the colored cycly, whatever? I'm gonna take it off. Just gotta do this. Pew pew. Do that. Great. Cool. Yeah. Let me show camera stuff. I didn't think I was gonna show so much that was like features of the VTuber program, but I'm realizing like it's mostly that, right? Like obviously the model's here, but that's not changing. I mean, I can remove parts from it, but yeah, I sadly don't have anything like obviously the outfits are like customizable in the sense that I can remove and replace pieces, but I don't have any like extra stuff that I can show. Not that I can I just don't have any extra stuff. I do have this. This was a kind of a scrapped idea. I think I could do something with it that is cool, but I wasn't a big fan. I wanted to have like some sort of visor thing because like the first version of my VTuber, like of the VTuber models that I've streamed with, was like just a screen face, and then the second one was like also a screen face but different, and then the third one didn't have a screen face, so I made a visor with the face on the screen, and I kind of wanted to have something for that, but I was like, I just kind of don't like it. Yeah, what was it? Camera. I was gonna show the camera thing. Good God, I can remember stuff. What's this one? Is this one anything? Is there? Oh, yeah, there's some sort of movement to this one. It's easier to start with a camera that already exists, but I don't know. Do I have one that's like really close to the face? I thought I did. That must have been like before I did a big old like change to everything. Oh, I have these ones. Oh, but that's not going to do much. We're going to make a new camera, completely new camera from scratch. Get ready for it. I'm going to move in here real close. We're a little blurry now. We're a little blurry. A little bit. Let's line it up a little. I guess it's not going to matter if I line it up that much. I can go in here and be like, okay, this is new camera. And so now we got that new camera. So this is that new camera. I can't move the camera anymore. But I can now edit it. Hopefully. God, I hope things don't break more. I can also do this. This is probably going to break things. Oh yeah, that. Oh no, the illusion of it looks like there's two rooms. Yeah, this doesn't work with depth of field. So I'm just blurry. I'm just constant blurry. We're not going to do that. Back to this. Hi. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to attach this. So I can attach the camera to parts of the body. And that's half the fun right there. So can I select this from a list? This is not a menu I made selectable like that. That's annoying. There's no cat ear toggle. Listen. Hello, Caraminia. Happy New Year to you too. I could have started with that. I mentioned it was a new year. I did not say happy. I just said New Year. Anyway, I part of the reason why I really wanted to just get the new model. This is too close. I don't like this camera angle, but now I'm talking about other stuff. Happy New You. I hope so. That would be so nice to be happy. I've heard it's really nice to be happy. What was I was distracted and I was going to talk about something. Right, cat ear toggle. I want to do streams where I like do modeling and stuff, where we actually like, maybe not the whole process because it's a lot of work and I don't want to talk while doing a lot of that work, but like new outfits and stuff. Like, obviously we're going to be playing Metal Gear at some point. That's just a given with me, right? And so I got to make the eye patch again and a bandana and maybe other cool things. And that's something that we could do some of on stream. Okay, asking for a maid outfit is excessive. Maybe we'll do some cat stuff, but maid outfit, I don't know. I don't want to clean anything. That's what maids do, right? What do maids do? I don't want to, anyway. Okay, we're going to attach this camera to parts of the body, but I don't have the thing. I swear I implemented a thing. I must have just not gone to this menu. We have to cycle through all the things I can attach to, so that might be a little jarring. Just prepare yourself. Okay, this is attached to the hips, believe it or not. This is the hips. Okay, it's not going to be that jarring because it's just the move target. Now we're attached to my left upper leg, which actually, let's do a check real quick. Let's take the camera off. Okay, so that bug, I think that bug only happens when my arms are crossed. Let's see if it happens. I'm gonna cross my arms. I don't really have any other poses, but we can make poses on the fly. It takes a while. It's a lot of effort. So really the main ones are these two, right? I do have this one for testing, so it's kind of fun. I guess we have this one, but I don't know that we're gonna be using this one. And I have a bunch of other ones that are just like basic ones that I can make other poses from. So if I want to be sitting down, like I got this sort of sitting pose, and I got this sort of sitting pose, and I got this sort of sitting pose. I also have like this sort of thing. Again, this is just kind of a template, different palm stuff. But I'm crossing my arms right now. Okay. Onka dance. Oh yeah. Well, from this view, yeah, I could kind of. Oh, I can also change because I got like a butt wiggle thing going on. Hold on, say. I got like a butt. We could change that too. Everything can be changed, more or less. I think this is this one. But I like if I didn't want to wiggle my butt so much, I could do this, and I kind of lean more this way. I feel like I should be like, boom, you know, that sort of thing. This is the original butt wiggle. How's this one? Huh? Yeah, this one's not as good. Yeah, that one's better. Lot of stuff we can do here. But let me do this camera thing. Okay, so we're attached to the leg. Let me just find the right one. Okay, we're now attached to the right foot. Spine, chest, neck, head. Okay, you can't see me anymore. That's a problem. Do I change this position? No, that's not the position I changed. So do I... Wait. Oh, it's this. There we go. Oh, that's why... Oh. See, there we go. Now you can see that this is attached to the foot, and this is attached to the spine, and this is the chest and the neck and the head. Anyway, now we want to change what we're looking at. This is going to be more jarring, probably. Yep, that's my hips. Legs. Leg. I just want the head. Perfect. Let's turn the smoothing off for now. Wait, it's not doing what I want. Because it needs to be... Okay, you're now inside my head. Please don't look. There we go. That's what I wanted. This is what I was going to start the stream out with, but I thought this is too much. That would be too much. Yeah, now I'm always looking... I guess my iris is moved. Never mind. I was going to say I'm facing towards the camera. Now this is like, let's move it in more. Actually, let's change the field of view. Yeah. This is like, it's like the part in MGS5 that's allegedly supposed to be a reference to Fight Club. So I guess it's like Fight Club. But when he's like talking directly to the camera. This kind of spooky, yeah? What happens if we smooth this? That's kind of neat. I don't know. There's a lot of fun camera stuff we can do, but I feel like most of the time it's just going to be the same thing. I don't know. Wait, what if I do this, but then smooth? No, smoothing it doesn't. Neat. Great. Wait, what if we did orthographic with this? Okay, still blurry. It's kind of fun though. Kind of fun. Okay, let's save this and what am I gonna name it? I'm gonna save this because obviously this is very useful and not at all jarring. Face attached. Truth. Cool. Confirm. Great. So now we could just conjure this up whenever we want to, which I don't want to. I would rather not. So we'll just be like back here and do that. Is this one good? Some of the movements on these cameras I don't like. Actually, we could just do this. My naming scheme. Wait, something broke. What's breaking? I don't understand what's breaking. That's frustrating. I have like little thumbnails that I can preview the cameras, but they're not working now. I'm guessing there's an error that happened somewhere and it's breaking certain things, and that's not good. Wait, if I change the scene, would that fix it? If I'm here, I can't fix my camera. Wait, no, it's like half fixed. Anyway, my naming scheme for a lot of these cameras behind the scenes doesn't make sense. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because like, I named this one Close 01L. And that makes sense because it's on the left side of the screen. But then I have this one that's like Far 02L. And that's on the left side of the screen. But then I have these like angled ones that are labeled L for left. This is the right side of the screen. Why did I name it that? Why did I do that? I don't know if I like the lighting here. Wait, what does this one look like? It's alright. It's alright. Is that everything? No, it's not everything. Wait, there's more. But wait, there is more. This is too close. I don't like that my cameras are broken. I can't. We're just gonna do that one. I feel like I guess we'll see. It's because sometimes it takes like a while, but I feel like I'm not melting anymore, which is weird. Why am I not melting anymore? What was I going to show? Right. On top of everything else that I've shown, like I've already shown like the eye, like I was changing the eye, and that was just me changing the material. So I can change like any of the materials at any time. So if I wanted to, I won't make a backup of this. It'll be fine. I could go in here, wherever here is. Is this here? Is this here? And like click on the hoodie material. It's broken. Something broke really hard. I think we're gonna have to restart the the thing again. What is breaking? Everything was fine. Okay, we're gonna restart the program again. I thought I did put in some work in the past couple weeks to make this better, but clearly didn't make it great. I'm also really worried. Okay, I'm gonna close this. The config for the program, for pretty much everything in the program, gets saved when I close it. And I'm a little afraid that things were broken and the saving's gonna go wrong. But hopefully not. I could put something placeholder behind this because everything's breaking, but it's fine. All right, turn this off. Great. Oh, I keep forgetting to, whatever. I guess the hood is fine. All right, let's try this again. Things should be working. Oh no, wait a minute. Why is the eye material the wibbly wobbly one? It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be the wibbly wobbly. It should be the normal one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, now I've done it. Now I've done it. Hold on. Okay, it's just set to the wibbly wobbly. Why did that save? Huh. That's fine. It's fine. It'll be fun. We're just gonna get it back to normal. Everything's falling apart, and you know what? I think that's on brand for me. I wonder if the melty bug happens when I like starting from a certain pose. Like, I wonder if I were to do like boop boop, if it would be fine now. 5 months of debug to do. I don't even. Yeah. You know, the thing that really sucks. God, do you think there's going to be a version 5? I don't know. This could be the last one. I don't know. Yeah, the thing that really sucks, that is like the biggest priority, I think, other than like the bug fixes that are why bug? Anyway, you missed version 2. You might be the only one, because I don't. I'd have thought a lot about like unlisting or just removing the older streams, because I look at version 1 and version 2 and I go, yeah. I don't know. It's icky to me. Anyway, okay, we're gonna do this the right way, because apparently the wibbly wobbly eyes saved, and who knows what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna make a duplicate of this, which just takes a minute, but it's not that big of a deal. Which one of these is it? I can't read this. Everything's so small. You know what also sucks? Okay, so one of my monitors died a couple of weeks ago, and it was my best monitor, unfortunately. But now I'm down a monitor. I was using 4 monitors, to be clear. Like, that's a situation where a monitor dies and you go, oh, this really sucks. But luckily I still have 3 monitors. But the problem is that other than my main monitor, the other 2 are like hand-me-down really crap. Like they were given to me because they were going to get thrown away. Monitors, they're really not good. So my setup's pretty jank right now. Okay, which one? Okay, this one. Okay, well, I want to duplicate this. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. It seems like duplicating is the thing that's breaking stuff. But the materials seem fine unless they don't. Great, I'm going here. Wait, Skybox, wait. Is this that? Is it broken again? Why are things breaking? Huh? I don't understand. Are more things broken because of this? I don't know. This material didn't like copy correctly. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I set it to this. What if I duplicate this one? These menus need to stay open, man. It looks like all the textures are just gone. I don't know why. Whatever, let's apply it. Let's see what happens. I was gonna show stuff with the hoodie, which maybe I still can. It's just not gonna look quite right. Yeah, why is it just all the textures went away? Is it just that the textures didn't copy over for some reason? I mean, this is kind of what I wanted to show, but not quite, because it's missing more than what looks like is missing. God, I need to add a search. That's what I need to do. Go in here, do this. Okay, that's back. And then here I want this. Okay, now that's better. And then this. Okay. If I save this, is it gonna break? I don't know. Now I'm losing the plot here. Is this okay? So this is working. I can look. My normals are so strong. Let's put that back to normal. Now, so what I was trying to point out, and then everything broke, is I can, if I so desire, if I'm like, like I said, I mean, I like to do the thematic stuff where we're playing a certain game and it feels like, oh, it'd be fun to do this. If I don't have like a model that I can just make real quick, I can at least do texture stuff. So if I wanted to, I'm frozen. Oh, I'm frozen because I'm looking for a texture on my computer. Didn't realize it froze things. No physics were left over for the wristband. You mean the cable that's hanging on? What wristband you talking about? What the hell you talking about? Anyway, I'm frozen looking for stuff. Just give me a second. Let's say this one will be fun. Say I want a new texture. I can just bring in a texture. Oh, it didn't actually show it because I have to load it and then bring it in. Oh crap, where is it? And so there you go, new texture. We can wait. Let's tile this more. Great, leopard print. Everyone loves that. The dangly. Wait. You're right. My cables aren't dangling. What? Wait. Hold on. What if we did a different... this? Why are my cable not dangle? What? Wait, hold on. Move my arm? Yeah, let's just T-pose. Are we dangling? Wait, why was I not dangling in cross arm? Oh, there must be a physics thing. Karen Mania, I should not allow programmers in my stream because you noticed the bug that I don't think... Anyway. Let's do... Yeah, not dangle. If it's in my pocket, does it dangle? Well, you can't see because they're in my pockets. Does this one? Why is this? It really seems like it's not dangling in anything other than a T-pose. Why is that? Why it be that way? Whatever. I'm crossing my arms because I'm mad now. Oh, my leopard print went away. Hold on. Let's bring that back. Let's bring that back. This one. Oh, wait. What? The whole material changed? Okay, well... Oh. Okay, things are... Uh-oh. Things are really messed up. Why is this happening? It froze. It just froze. We have to restart it again. Oh, no, we're good. But it didn't load... Oh. I have to load it from the disk again. So this is a bug. Whatever. Actually, this is an opportunity. Because this is cool. Like, if I just wanted a blank hoodie and I wanted it to be a blue or something, right? There you go. This wasn't intentional. This definitely wasn't a texture unloading issue. Something like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so this, I know what the issue is, and it's frustrating. I mean, it really should have loaded back in. So I have a system that is designed to unload the assets that are not used because that takes up a lot of memory. It just takes up resources. You don't want the resources to be taken up. And it really sucks because once again, I'm using Unity, and this is like one of the biggest reasons why I shouldn't have. If I went with like Godot, which already kind of does what I want it to do, it would have been better. But to make any of this stuff work, I have my own really overcomplicated system for loading in existing assets and then modifying them with like preset settings that I can make on the fly and all that. And it works most of the time, I guess. It's been really broken today. But the problem is the way Unity handles things. Once you load something in, Unity doesn't really provide a way to unload it for the most part. There's this setting that is, or this function that is just unload unused assets. And I've never witnessed that work in a way that makes any sense. It'll be like there is no reference to any of these assets that I'm using. Like I've completely removed them from everything. And you call that, and it's like, okay, let me check. Let me do like a inspector or profile whatever into the memory, and you're like, oh, they're still there, but these other things that were in use, they got unloaded. Anyway, after smashing my head against it for like a week, figured out that if I do things in a specific way, I could unload specific assets. And I made a whole system around it, and it was working perfectly. And it was like, this is great. This is exactly what I needed. I can unload these specific things when I need to, and I can load them back in when they're needed. And then I did a build, because I was just doing that all in the editor, because why would I do a build? That doesn't make any sense. I wasn't really changing anything that needed to be in a build. And at runtime, and there's no documentation on this whatsoever, at runtime, those things I was using don't work like that. Like, you can't, if I have an asset bundle that loads in 17 different textures, in the editor, I can say, hey, unload one of these things from this asset bundle, but keep the rest. But at runtime, it's like, no, you can unload the whole bundle, but you can't unload just that one texture. And that sucks. So I need to redo that system in a way that works. But yeah, for some reason now it's unloading. Now it's unloading things that shouldn't be unloaded. Let me bring another texture from the disk, because I was showing that and then everything went wrong. I'm freezy for a bit. These are, by the way, that leopard print, and let me just choose a different one. These are all just camos that are ripped from MGS5. What's another fun one? I kind of like this yellow stripey one. We could just do a camo. Sure, let's just do a camo. Just a regular camo. And go in here and... Wait, I'm frozen again. Okay, so okay, things are just broken. I'm frozen. It's broken. I have to wait. Let's wait for it to unfreeze, and then we'll restart the program again. Oh, hold. We're good. I don't know why it froze like that. Oh well. Yeah, and then I have to just... Boop. Looks good. Like, I can, on the fly if I need to. Apparently not that on the fly, because I'm just trying to tile this in a way that looks good. No, that's too tiled. I think the first thing I did was good. On the fly, I can plop textures in. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to be great on everything. Like, camo works really well. There's not a lot of situations where I would use camo, but like, it works really well because it's meant to be like a repeating pattern that's not that distinguishable, and you just kind of put it over stuff. But there's no like design specific to the hoodie. It's just the hoodie material and the texture on top. But I can do that. I'm gonna have to fix some things. I'm mad. I could also do this. Wait. I need to show that. I don't need to show it, but there's stuff I could show. Where? Here it is. Here's another fun thing I could do. I don't know what this is going to do, but I think it'll be fun. I could take the texture that is going out to OBS, because I'm doing fancy magic stuff where I'm sending video from OBS to this, and then back from this to OBS. So I could take the texture from that and apply it to the hoodie. So now, Oh, wait, look, there I am on the thigh. I'm trying to get an angle where it gets the face and the. Yeah, that's weird. It's kind of almost. If I made it, hold on. If I made it green. Hold a moment. I don't think it's gonna work as well with the hoodie. It would work better with armor or something. But if I made this like greenish, I might need a different scene or something. Yeah, the hoodie's not a great demonstrator. I was gonna say it would be like MGS1 camouflage, but it doesn't really. Oh wait. Oh, that's a little better. Yeah, this is basically how MGS1 does the camo. Kind of fun. I would probably have to bring this down. Yeah. That's fun. Anyway, I can show one more thing, and then I think I'm just gonna go. I mean, I kind of wanted to play a game, but I think it's better if this is just left this way. My brain all mushy. Can I get back to my regular material? Very cool. I can't tell if that was like a genuine very cool or if that was like very cool. Yes, you can make your thing green. Cool, dude. What if I put the eyeball material on this? It's kind of neat. Actually, I'm kind of curious because this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So it should still have the parallax effect, but on the hood. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, I could show. Wait, while I'm in this menu, do I have a? Is my debug material for the audio in here, or do I just have to change the texture? Here. This is depth only. What is this? I made it invisible. Look, a floating zipper. What is this one? Oh my god, that's bright as the sun. So I could become the sun. Okay, I've really messed things up now. Oh, I do have these textures. Okay. Yeah, so I could do this. And so like it's just a waveform. Just the cool waveform doesn't go all the way around. It so does. Big tech advances. Yeah, I mean really a lot of the stuff like I was saying earlier, it's like I'm showing it because I'm excited about it, but it may not be the coolest thing if you're not the person who like made a really awful VTuber program and then you made one that was slightly less awful. Also, I could switch this over. I have two audio-visual things that I could use, but I just mixed the mic and the desktop audio, which I could change on the fly if I needed to, but this is just the mic audio. It's kind of looks a little crazier because it's different parameters. Also, these are just the waveforms, or not even the waveform. Oh, kind of the waveform. No, it's whatever. The actual textures look like this that control all the audio visual stuff. Obviously, it's not meant to be applied to a hoodie, so that's not quite. I should have a really bright square somewhere. There it is. Here's one of the bright squares. That right there. That's time. If a shader needs time that's attached to audio reactive stuff, there it is. Do the shoulder thingies have any purpose? Of course they don't. Where's the hoodie? That's not the hoodie. What if I put the flesh? Oh, the flesh texture. One of these is the hoodie, and I'm gonna click on the right one eventually. I could read it, but oh wait, the hoodie's broken. The hoodie material. Okay, so something really weird happened. I'm gonna have to go back to this and just put the right texture in. I did not experience these bugs whatsoever in any of my testing, so that's upsetting. But that's okay. Flesh hoodie. Oh, don't frown at the flesh hoodie. It's not gonna hurt you. Okay, there we go. We're back to normal-ish, even though this is not correct. If I save this, what happens? Do more things break? Anyway, what was the shoulder thingies? Yeah, so the story with that, I assume by shoulder thingies you mean these thingies right here. When modeling the model, let's see. Oh, we have the hood on here. Let me do this. This is like, let me do a little turnaround on the armor stuff here. I knew I wanted something that was like that because I don't know. I just think it looks cool, like very armory sort of stuff. Even though it's like, why have that? It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't make sense to have any of that. But anyway, it looks cool is the thing. I tried so hard. There were so many different designs. I'll have to dig out screenshots and stuff and see if I can find them. But like most of them were like covering most the torso, or maybe just the upper half of the torso or whatever. And I was just like, it wasn't looking the way I wanted it to. No hidden shoulder missiles. You don't know that. You don't know that. They're hidden. Of course you wouldn't know. Anyway, I was trying so hard to find the shape. Like I had a feeling, like I don't know how to describe it. It was like, it wasn't a fully formed image in my mind, but I had like a sort of a feeling of like how I wanted the shape to feel when you saw it. You know, like I don't know. Okay, what's your great idea? I'll wait to continue my story. Hopefully you can hear me. You might be able to hear me typing now, which I don't like. Making an animation where you take them off and put them on as cat ears. Those maybe would work as cat ears. Actually, do I have this screenshot? Oh, I just ignore my weird growl. I don't know why I did that. I just archived all my screenshots. I can't. Oh man, I wish I had it. I don't have it easily findable right now. While testing this feature, I had overlaid this on top of the like a stream of mine, because I was testing some stuff that I can show in a minute. But I had overlaid this on top of one of my existing earlier streams, and I had positioned it in such a way that the position of this head was right on top of the head of the version 3 model. And so the only thing poking out was the little triangle helmet bits from behind this one. And I don't want to admit it on stream, but I'm gonna have to. It looked a lot like cat ears. And I was like, oh no, I see it now. And so clearly I then didn't stream for months, and now we're doing this model. And it's not my fault, it's yours. Anyway, what was I doing here? Right, I was talking about the armor. So basically, I went through like, I don't know, 20 iterations of different shapes for the armor stuff. And it was like, man, I swear I've seen something. I don't know if I was like, I don't know if it's a game or what, that kind of has the shape I'm looking for, like the general vibe that I was looking for. And I was like, but I just can't think of it. And I'm trying to find a screenshot right now, so this might take me a second. I don't actually know if I can show this. I have to find a good screenshot that it's not too crazy. Yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot of this existing screenshot and crop the part that Twitch might get mad about. Is this 3D? What is this? Screw it. I'll just screenshot the torso. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm still screenshotting the screenshot. Anyway, I was like, I swear to God, there is something that I've seen that has the general shape and vibe that I want. It's not the same, and you'll see that it's not the same. But I was going nuts. I was spending hours and hours like trying to like doing new models. Like, okay, what about this shape? This shape? Nothing was fitting right. And then I realized, I like took a break or something, and then I was eating dinner, and then like in the middle of dinner, I was like, oh crap! I think I know exactly what I'm thinking of. And I don't know if Flashbang. This is like a mostly naked person from an anime, very recognizable. This is what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Kill la Kill because they're like mostly naked, but there's like armory parts on the top. I was like, that's it. That's the vibe I'm going for. And so that's why I have this thing that like looks like armor or something, and it barely covers anything. Yeah, that's it. But I mean, again, I could just take it off. Just take it off. And keep the headphones, because headphones is cool. Yeah. Oh, let's show one more thing. Actually, two more things, I guess. And then I'm going to wrap it up. And then we'll actually do a stream sometime soon of like a video game. And then we just accept that this is the VTuber thing now. I don't have a lot of scenes ready. Like I said, I ported over like the Breath of the Wild stuff that I made, where it's like the HDRIs that I need to remember how I made these HDRIs, because I would like to do that with more things. But yeah, I have these, whatever. And then obviously this is supposed to be like the main one, but I want to make things like more rooms. Like I want to like make a cozy room where it looks like I'm actually sitting at a desk or something. That'll come later. God, if I were offered a sponsorship for Beats by Dre, which I don't even, do they still sell those? I don't even know. I don't know that I would take that. I don't know. Do they make good headphones? Like any pair that I had the opportunity to listen to didn't sound good. And anyway, that's a weird thing. Also, they want to make something that looks like this. This is way too much. This is, even when I was modeling this, I was like, is this too much? This is too like cringy, isn't it? I don't know. I like it though. I also like the how the audio reactive thing makes it kind of go in a circle. That's cool. I also like how the feet look in that regard. Oh, it's blurry. Can I zoom out? You can see this one. That's fun. Anyway, God, I need to remember that this audio setup is not the way it used to be, and I keep leaning closer to the mic, but I need to keep it a certain distance for it to be correct. Anyway, yeah, so I got like a handful of these scenes. Wait, where's the not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Not the. It was literally the last one. I still really like the lighting in this one. The blue is cool. The blue is really cool. Anyway, there's also this one that I was testing things with. Different lighting in this one. I was experimenting with taking like a free HDRI skybox sort of thing and making geometry from it. So like, oh wait, is that not loading? Hold on. Something's really... No, it is loading. Yeah, so you can see there's actual, like, geometry here. But if you can see how, like, jank it is. It's because it was... I made a model that matched the panorama. So like it's a 360 panorama, and so whoa, really dark in that corner. Everything is like looks okay from one specific spot. Anyway, yeah, I've got stuff like that, but let's go to the dim one over here. Wait, why is it not dim? Something is broken. Something is. This is supposed to have a more dim light in it. That's like this-ish. Because I wanted to show the projector. Which you may recall that with the previous thing, I used it a handful of times, but it was like, it ate up like a lot of GPU and CPU. Like it was really hard on my computer. I had like a projector thing where like it was kind of almost like light being projected on me, but it didn't act like light or anything. But this time around, I've got an actual projector thing. It performs much better, and it actually acts like light. So if I go here and I do this, is it on? I actually don't know if it's on because we don't have a game or anything running. So I need a test thing. Let me go over here. Is this going to break anything if I do this? You can still see me, right? Right? God, I hope you can still see me. Else I didn't notice my stream has been frozen the whole time. I'm just here in the dark. I literally can't see anything. I'll just load this test image that I have. Whoa, it's rainbowy. You can see what I'm working with here. This is what it looks like. But yeah, you can see that I can adjust it and stuff, but that's projecting onto me the same way like a really bright screen or something would. And so I don't know that I'd use it with everything, but like especially like horror games and stuff like that, I really like the idea of like all the lights are turned off and it's like the glow of the screen that's lighting me up. So that's cool. I can also make it really intense. That's too much. That's probably too little. Yeah, let's turn that off. And I guess I'll keep the test image. I'm gonna turn it off in case it breaks something somehow, because things are breaking left and right today. Let's go ahead and go back to this. Great. I can't believe I looped this song the whole time. I still want to make music that I could put in the background so I don't have to use video game music, the same video game music over and over, but that's the way it is. I didn't show my melting today, but that's okay. I'll show this some other time. I think that's it. This is new model. I'm sorry if like I mentioned like a big reveal thing and then I didn't do a big reveal thing, but it's just the way things worked out. I don't know. But yeah, I really I want to start streaming slightly more regularly again. Probably won't be as crazy as it was at the height of last year. Maybe at some point, but I really want to start using this new model, and so now I got bug fixes to do. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm glad I did this. So we just start doing that now. We start using the old TalkShoes V3 is dead. This new one. Yeah, it's nice to see you guys here too. I wish the chat was working. Oh my god, I forgot the chat broke too. There's so much I need to fix. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna be that. I'll see y'all later. Bye. I guess.